Hey everyone, today we are going to be doing a big shipment. So we got some books we're sending in. We're going to be sending in that Lego that we got. We also sourced some other Lego, so we'll be sending that in. Our Nike stuff and our For Real toys. Got some of it here, some of our books ready, some Lego up there, a little setup. I like to watch anime when I'm prepping, so that's what I've done so far. Pretty simple process, guys. I use ScanLister. Alright, so I will show you guys how I do this. I do have a couple things that you're probably not going to have when you start out. You don't need them. But first is this. It's my Rollo printer. I highly recommend having something like this if you're going to take this serious and you want to grow a business. This is going to shoot out all my labels. So you can use a normal printer. It's just, I don't know how to do it, and I've never done it that way. I found this Rollo printer on Facebook Marketplace for $250. Came with labels, really good deal. I also have this UPC scanner. Scans UPCs. So what that's going to do, it's literally going to take my UPC from my book when I scan it, and it's going to put it in ScanLister, right up here. This way I don't have to manually do it. You can manually do it. It's just time consuming. You can also use your app to just scan them. I don't know how to make a shipment through the app. This is how I do it. This is how I've always done it. But those are two things that I have. Convenience items. You don't need them. But this is it. This is the process, guys. So I am going on my ScanLister just to make sure I'm in the right spot. This is how I'm making a difference between my regular Amazon business and my YouTube stuff. So I just put YT. So all of my SKUs are going to say YT. So when it sells, I know that's what it was. For these books, they were all $2, so my default quantity is 1, cost is 2. Here you can play around with condition notes. You can make a whole bunch of different ones, so I'll just give you an idea, right? If I have different cover, signed by author, whatever. Usually I'm just going minimal wear. I can change it after, and I go good. But if you want to see how you can change your notes, you go settings, go up to here. It actually open here, then you go lists. Condition notes usually be here, so then you just go condition notes, and you can just make custom condition notes. So that's how I've done that. Alright, so make sure we're on where our UPC needs to go. Take our scanner, scan our book. Now this is going to pull up our book. You can see here. Alright, so this is 327,000 sales rank. Not the best book. I don't even know why I have it. Those are all my used FBA prices. Those are my used, not FBA prices. And these are my new prices. So here it's selling new, $34. If you want, you can scroll through here. You can filter out who's selling, who's not. So filter out Prime. So here we go. 22 plus 6. Right, 28, 29 bucks. 29 bucks. 37 at new. So what we're going to do is we're going to list this book probably $24. $24.95, because I always do 95 for some reason. I don't know. Maybe that's just how I do it. Then you can just list it, or you can go into grading, and you can actually grade each individual one. If your grade notes don't match, so with books, they usually won't. So go in here, check out your book. Right, so let's give this book a look over. Book looks really good, really clean. See this little red dot here? This is called a remainder mark. So a remainder mark is basically the books are on clear out. So the books are on clearance, and what they do is they will put that little dot on it, and it'll go to wholesalers or just cleared out sale price. They made too many of them, or they weren't selling good enough, so they're getting rid of them. But to be not new books anymore, they put that little dot on, or a line. That is a remainder mark. You cannot sell that book as new. I don't even sell it as like new, even if it is like new. So technically they're new books when you find them like this at a store. They're new, but they're not new, and you can't sell them as new, so don't sell them as new on Amazon. You will get in trouble. People that buy books are pretty picky. So we looked at it. Always, I just go through the pages. Because even if a book looks really good, it might be full of marks. I've had ones before that have highlighting, and I just didn't know. I thought I saw something, but maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, I'm just crazy. Oh, no, I did. Look at that, see? Some highlighting. So the book looks like super clean, but yeah, there is some highlighting in here. So that's going to bring our condition down, and we're going to put that in our condition notes. Not a lot, and it looks very light. Like, that's highlighting. Oh, you guys can see it a lot better on the camera than I can see it in person. But yeah, so there's minimal highlighting in here. So what I'm going to do is go back to my condition notes because it's going to be a custom. So I'll just go with good. I probably would have went very good on it if it didn't have that. Book is in good condition. Highlighting, writing on some pages. And then ships direct from Amazon. Oh, minimal wear. Because it is minimal wear. Ships direct. Finish. Now, it's going to shoot out my nice little label. This is why I say this is really awesome. Take my label off with one hand. Flip my book. And make sure you cover up your barcode. You will get in trouble if you do not cover it. So if you leave anything that Amazon can accidentally scan, that's not good. So cover them up. If it's a box, if it's an extra one, cover it up. If it's something like, I have Barbies somewhere. A lot of Barbies somewhere that have, oh, here's a dinosaur I have. So I'll show you. So this is a dinosaur. Okay, wait. This is a dinosaur. He has the UPC right there, but he also has this on the front. So what I like to do is I'll just cover both. It's better to be safe than to be sorry, as the saying goes, right? So that's what we do. That's pretty much it. I gotta do like another 100 of those, and then do the Lego, and do the Nike, and do the for reals. Yeah. Alright, so if you find a book like this, has all these tabs in it, right? Just take them out. It's easy to do. Take them out. This book might have highlighting. Oh, might not because it has the tabs. So, yeah, no highlighting. But it has all those tabs. Just pull them off, right? Nobody wants to get a book with a bunch of tabs that they're just going to have to pull out anyway. Okay, so another thing you guys want to do when you are listing your books and grading the condition is just be as honest as you can. If there's rips or stains or whatever, don't not put it in. So look at this book, right? Look at that. It's like mint. It is a mint book. Pages super crisp. So, was that highlighting or am I crazy? Man, it's so hard to tell. Really faded? Oh yeah, look at that. Really faded. So there we go. So there's highlighting in the book. That's why you always check, even if it looks super new. And there's a rip here. So you include that. Do not neglect stuff like that, rips like that. Check for highlighting, because this book from the front literally looks like a new book. It looks almost brand new. If it didn't have the highlighting and that rip, that would have been a like new book. It's mint, but because it doesn't, it's probably going to go acceptable. It's either going to be acceptable or good. It's probably going to be acceptable though. But yeah, make sure you're double checking the condition and writing it in. All right, everyone, big sale last night. We're cleaning up the house. I found a bunch of stuff I wanted to get rid of. I threw it on Facebook Marketplace, $300. So that's another $300, guys. There's stuff around your house that you might not think is worth money, but other people do, so throw it on Marketplace. All right, so the books and DVDs are done. I just got the Lego, the Nike, and the For Reals left to do. It's my daughter. But so far, guys, we are at, let's see, $2,044 net profit. Cost us $365. So, pretty good. Pretty good. All right, everyone. So we are scanned up. Everything's labeled. All we gotta do now is box it and get UPS to come pick it up. Let's take a look. You guys can see here, we're expecting $24.99 in profit. The buy cost of just under $650. Sales rank 104K. 187 products in total. All right, everyone. So we're done the labels. Got everything printed out. Now we got to create our shipment. So what we got to do is go into our scan lister, flip this over, and what you do is you click list, make sure it's an FBA shipment. It's going to create your shipment plan. Takes a little time to load. All right, and this is going to be a breakdown of what you have and where it's going. So as you guys can see here, I do have these 5 oversized items. They're going to go in a separate shipment than everything else is. Those are the for reals. And then I got 182 items here. So these are 2 separate shipments. So what you do once you get here is you would just create your shipment and finish. I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it. And then you're going to go onto your Seller Central. So we got to log in, I'm sure. Yeah. All right, so log into your Seller Central. You're going to go up here, Inventory, Shipments. In your shipments, you're going to see these 2 new shipments. These are the ones we just created. So work on shipment. And then it takes time to load, so I'll just go back. Click work on shipment. Click this. Convert to send to Amazon. Convert to send to Amazon. Convert. All right. This might take up to 2 minutes. Thanks for your patience. Well, I'm not very patient. Hurry up. All right, so this one's done. So when you do have these guys, your shipment, sometimes it's going to say this, the SKU for the product is unknown or cannot be found. You just got to wait. Wait like 10-15 minutes, refresh, that'll go away. Eventually, it's just going to say what the item is, and then you're good to go. Just refresh, see if I can show you guys what it's going to look like. Those are what it's going to look like, though. Alright, so let's just give it 10-15 minutes and we'll come back to it. Alright, so now that everything is labeled, the next step is really easy. I'll show you guys what we're going to need. Scale, boxes, bubble wrap. Oh yeah, tape. We need some tape. Get this tape. I love these little rollers. I don't like the big shipping things. I don't know how to use them. I like these. And then I use this fancy tape for my books. It's like reinforced. It works. I think it works better. It's reinforced, so strong. Alright, so if y'all look here, this is my shipment we created earlier. It used to say SKU not available or whatever it said. Now it doesn't. So I refreshed the refresh the page. So now it's just going to tell you what the books are. Right, books. This is where you're going to go through your shipment, make sure everything's there, box it up. With books, I don't do any of that. It's one-offs. All I do is count how many items I have and make sure it's the same amount as I'm supposed to have. And then I box it up. So I'll just show you guys. Okay, so you can see my little setup. Let's get it. So I'm going to take my box. With books, I'm going to use a smaller box just because they get heavy fast. My boxes I get from Uline for the most part. If I'm running out of boxes or I don't want to buy a ton, I'll go to Staples. You can go to Home Depot in the States. I think you can go to Walmart. You can go to a lot of places, but I have a Uline close, so that's where I usually go. So I don't have a lot of room. I'm trying. So we're going to use that super reinforced tape, heavy duty tape. Just move this. Be easier. My books, I'll put a couple. Okay, we got that. Throw our scale back. I have a Dymo shipping scale. Totally worth it. I got it on sale for like 160 bucks. You can use a bathroom scale. Zero it out. Throw our box up here. And because like I said earlier, everything's already labeled. So we're literally just going to start grabbing stuff. putting it in until we're at our limit. $60 profit. Pretty crazy. Shove that in there. Ooh, fits nice. Fits nice. Like a glove. Like a big Amazonian book. Shipment glove. Something. Okay, so you want to put big books on the bottom and then smaller books on top, right? Make it work, fit it as best you can. Try not to damage your books. I don't know if that's that, sorry. You're really just trying to get as many books in here as you can, obviously. Can I fit this little book? Yeah, it'll fit in. All right. So that box is packed. Right. Got all my books in there. Next. Throw some bubble wrap in. This is also from Uline. It's really cheap there. I wouldn't buy it anywhere from but Uline. If you're in the States, you probably have a lot more places you can buy from. You just want to make sure everything's tight. Nice and tight. Okay, so technically, when you're doing a shipment, you're supposed to have 2 inches of dunnage around the entire surface. So like, for example, if you have a 24-inch box, there's supposed to be 2 inches on each side, so it's only like 20 inches of stuff each way that would go. But you know, like, just make your stuff secure. Don't damage it when it's in there. Don't put heavy stuff on top, right? Close it up. Get our heavy duty tape again. Throw that on top. I'll even just use my cheaper tape. I don't know if this does anything. It looks like it does. So, you know, A for effort. And then what I like to do, if I can find my Sharpie knife. Here's a Sharpie. Grab a Sharpie. Write the weight. I always put it up here. So this is 18.5 kilograms. I'm pretty sure it's 22.6 kilograms is your max, which is 50 pounds. Max length of a box, 24 inches on any side. Don't go over those. You get in trouble. Pay extra. It's not worth it. There is oversized items that are bigger. You can obviously send those in a bigger box. So 18 points. It just showed 6, so let's just go 6. And then I also put it here. So I'll put my weight here so I know when I'm looking at the top. And when I stack them and put them to the side before my shipping labels, I put them here so it's easy to read. I'm also going to do dimensions, put that on the top of the box so that when I'm writing it down, I know what it is. Just need to get my tape measure. It's somewhere. I have a couple of them. Oh yeah, I was doing some shelves inside the house. Oh man. It's gotta be one in here somewhere. Yeah, I got one. It's over here. So this tape measure is also in centimeters. There's 100 of these in a meter.
All right. What I do, I definitely recommend this. So when you're when you're doing your weights and your measurements, you always want to round up. If you are weighing this box and it's at 20 pounds and you blow on it and it goes 20.1, don't try to put it at 20. It's not worth it. Put it at 20.1 pounds. Same with your measurements, right? If you are just say it's 17 inches and it's like 17 and an eighth inch or something, just put it at 18 or in centimeters, however you're doing it. It's not worth it, right? You don't want them to be like, oh, this box is bigger, and always go the high spot. So when you're going up, there's like a high spot usually. Make sure the box isn't bulging. If it is, measure it from the bulge, not from just the length. It's corner to corner. Measure that bulge, guys, that bulge. Okay, where were we at? 47. See, this is close. It's like, ooh, 31, but no. 47, 32, 33. So, 47, 32, 33. This is box 1. Ready to go. Okay, so like when I say ready to go, it's not actually ready to go yet. We still have to put in the dimensions into, Seller Central. And then we have to create the shipping or the shipment. Then we have to print the shipping labels. We have to put the shipping labels on the boxes. And then we're like ready to go. That's when we are calling UPS or going online and booking them to come to your house. They'll come the next day. It's super cheap. I think it's like $2.50 now, Canadian. And the guy has taken 36 boxes at once. Almost 1,000 pounds. And I was back then, it was like, I think it was 95 cents or something. But it's like $2.50 now. Not per box, for the entire truck to come here, pick up everything. So get them to pick it up. Don't be going to the store. That's crazy. You're wasting gas. You're wasting time. Like, only do it if it's a couple boxes and you're going to stores anyway and it's right next to where you're sourcing. Otherwise, just get them to come. Super easy. Okay. Let's move this scale. We'll turn this off. Create another box. We have at least 2 more of these books worth of boxes. 2 more of these boxes worth of books. So we'll just make 2 right now. Through the power of editing. Wow, those boxes are done already. So one other thing, and this is kind of crazy, but it just goes to show you that you don't really need to be good at this to do this. So when you're sending your boxes in, you're supposed to tell Amazon what's in each box, but I don't know how to do that. So I just put stuff in boxes, give them the weights and dimensions, and then they charge me an extra 11 cents per item just for them to open it up and scan it, because I didn't tell them what's in each box. If you only have one box, you don't have to worry about it. But if you have more than one box and you didn't tell them what's in the boxes, then you pay, I don't know what it is in the States, probably a lot more, because Canada's pretty cheap for that kind of stuff. But in Canada, it's 11 cents per item. I don't know, there's Excel sheets and there's CVS files, and I don't know anything about that crap. I really don't. So I pay 11 cents per item. So the shipment of 184 items is going to cost me like $20 extra, just because I don't know how to do it. Maybe one day I'll learn, but not today. Set up our scale again. And repeat. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if this... I'm just curious how much these books weigh. Oh my god. I don't even know if the scale, I'm gonna max it out. 44.1 kilograms. So, that means I need 2 full boxes. Possibly the third. Okay. Books. So, another thing, people ask me oh, what's the best books to get? or what's the best this, or what's... Honestly, guys, it's anything that's profitable. Everything has profitable stuff. Every category, every brand, every genre, every color, right? There's profitable items everywhere. With books, fiction, non-fiction. So look, this is all fiction. With maybe that, yeah, fiction, non-fiction. I got a book on a nursing thing in here. I got money books, you know, little Tony Robbins action. Like, just, you gotta scan stuff. If you are one of those people that's like, well, where do I go? You just go to the books and then you scan them. You just start scanning them. And you're gonna learn which ones are better. Like, at your store, you might have a lot of really good religious books. And you're gonna know that once you scan through everything, because you're gonna be making money on those. But that doesn't mean next week all you look for is religion books. Just go scan again. Eventually you're going to get to a point where you recognize books, right? You recognize the look of books that are profitable, titles. You look for niche stuff if you can, right? I sold Flying an Airplane Through Mountains. I paid $1 for it and I sold it for $100, right? That's pretty niche, stuff like that. A lot of the fiction books like aren't good because they print like 9 million of them, so I don't know. Do with that as you will. I'll still scan them sometimes, but they print too much. That doesn't mean they're not the fastest selling books. Like, their fiction books are crazy fast selling and you can get them for super cheap. So if you're looking for a good fiction book, Amazon. Don't go to... you don't have to go to bookstores, guys. Even Amazon has cheap books. You can get the fiction ones for cheap. Sometimes you get other ones. I just sell the ones that aren't cheap. Yeah. Alright, you know, getting it. Books are going in. It's really nice when they fit perfect. Ooh. Ooh, did you hear how perfect that? Ooh. Okay, so, I don't know. Let's just grab some books so you guys can see some of the stuff I sell. E-Myth Contractor. Trump Comeback. Grit. Spin Selling. Wishes Fulfilled. Rocket Fuel. Super Devil Juice. You can read that. We're family friendly. I mean, that's how families are made. My Dark Vanessa. It's so funny how he like shortened his name and now he's Tony. I don't know if you guys remember. You're probably not that old, but you know, before it was Anthony. Anthony Robbins. Come on, Anthony. Ooh, come on. Come on, be like a glove. Oh, baby. Come on. That one's a little big. Hold on. That one's a little big too. Rocket Fuel. Oh. Another thing, you can sell books without a dust jacket. No dust jacket. It's acceptable. Doesn't matter if it's a brand new book. With so me personally, when I have a hardcover book, I hate the dust jacket, dust cover. I rip it off, I throw it out. So a lot of the books from my personal collection don't have dust covers. And I sell it as acceptable now, even if it's brand new. So just put in your notes, acceptable, no dust cover, books in really good condition, like pages are crisp and clean, no markings kind of thing. If it is, obviously, right, minimal wear, show sign of wear. But yeah, you can sell these, don't think you can't. You know what, guys? We're gonna need another box. So you can give your boxes shake test. Yeah, Yeah, it's good. A little heavy. When you are using the same size boxes, the dimensions are typically going to be the same. If you have some that bulge out, make sure you're checking. Or I have big boxes and I know that they're like 51 by 51 by 51 centimeters. I'll just go 53, 53, 53 for all the boxes, and just saves me time. I don't have to every time. I don't care if I pay a little extra. Saves me time, you know? This is just an example. In case you guys missed it. Look at that, it's the exact same as the last box. If you are putting these in and it's overweight or something and you take something out and put it to the side, make sure you put it back in after. Because, I mean, I've done that where UPS guy will come and he'll take my boxes and then, you know, I'll just chill in or whatever. And then it's like, oh man, I forgot to put that Barbie back in, and it's just chilling here. So yeah, just make sure you're putting stuff back in if you're taking it out. You can't be a good husband if you don't like bugging your wife. You know, just, you know, don't take it too far, because you still want her to love you. Oh. Okay, this book here, this Timothy Ferriss, The 4-Hour Body by Timothy Ferriss, was the item that I sold when I first crossed over $10,000 in sales. So, you know, pretty cool book to me. I should keep it, or I have one day and just keep it on my shelf or something. But I'm going to take the $12 profit over some sentimental stuff. I'll remember it. But yeah, special book. In my heart. And that reminds me of the Backstreet Boys. Playing games with my heart. Whoa, what was that? Books fell. That was kind of scary sound. For all you 90s kids out there, yes, I am afraid of the dark. Okay, another thing I need to mention. When you have... God, these glasses. I need new glasses. When you have boxes that are over 15 kilograms, whatever the equivalent in pounds is, like 33 or something, you need to put caution heavy labels on them. You're supposed to. I don't know. Some people I've heard of, they don't. But I do. I like to be above board, right? Amazon can shut you down at any time, so just play by their rules. They're giving you this awesome platform. So, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice one for the driver. It's heavy. I also tell them, I'm like, hey, this is heavy, my UPS drivers. I tell them the number on the top, that's how many that's how many kilograms it is, right? So I think they appreciate it, and I help them. I really do want to reiterate the fact that I don't know what I'm doing still, and I mean I don't know what's in the boxes. I don't know how to tell Amazon what's in the boxes, right? In the last 12 months, I've done over 300,000 in sales. I'm only 15 months in, so you don't need to know all this stuff. You really don't. You figure it out as you go. If you're stuck, you ask questions. If it's something you really need to fix, then fix it. I probably should do this box CVS Excel formulations stuff, but I don't, and I don't know it. So I mean, hopefully that makes you guys be like, dang, this guy can do it. I can do it, because I don't even know that stuff. So, you know, I almost just tripped. I'm working here. Okay. what I'm doing is I forgot to label the Lego keychains we got for the ungate. And I just want to make sure that they're not a polybag item. Sometimes stuff is, so I haven't done keychains in a really long time. So I'm just going through that. Yeah. I'm just going through that right where my shipment is. Something you guys should actually see is right here. It's gonna, can you see this mouse? Oh yeah, I see it now. So right there, it's gonna tell you what kind of prep you need. So this says prep not required. That means I put the label on. What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh no, I gotta refresh. We're doing it live. I wish I could skip to the last ones. Look, it's like next, next, next. Otherwise, it's first. Like, you can go first from there. Next. These are all just books. Now some DVDs. Let's see. Oh, why does that say SKU not available? Uh-oh. I don't like that. No image. I don't know. It just needs a load. Sent into the system or something, you know. Wow, we're still on them. Oh yeah, I guess when you do books, you do a lot of them. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. It is polybag. So, I don't know. Can you see it? It's hard for me to see that you can see. I don't even know where the mouse is. You guys can probably see it, but like, oh yeah, there it is. Okay. There's the mouse. Spider-Man keychains require polybags. Golden minifigure keychains require polybags. So I gotta polybag these. This is something else you're gonna need. I'll go grab some polybags. Okay, well, it's kind of cool we needed polybags because now I can show you polybags. These are my polybags. It's a bag of polybags. They're 9x6. They're good for small stuff. You're going to want to buy multiple sizes. I have 14 by 20. What did I say? 6 by 9. I have 9 by 11. And then I have like a really, really big one for really big stuff. Backpacks. But, so with this polybag, there's a suffocation warning. You need that. You need to have a suffocation warning on all of your package or your items requiring polybags. Get the suffocation warning. If you don't, I mean, Amazon's not going to be happy, and you don't want to make Uncle Amazon mad. They don't care who you are. You'd be a $1 million seller. Done. Out. No longer family, you know? Craziness. Okay, let's get these. Let's just do it. We'll do it together. Okay, there's a couple things really important. When you're polybagging, the label is supposed to be on the outside of the polybag, not on the inside, and then no reflective surface. So, the first thing we have to do, you're supposed to do this. Again, I know people that don't do this. I do this. So your little UPC that's on the item, that's going to be in the bag, and you don't want them to accidentally scan that. They're scanning this. So you can either take a label, you can actually marker this through. I'll show you an example. Okay, if you're going to marker it through, barcodes are read from like the white lines. So it's going to read it this way. So if you say you cross this out, and you'll see this at thrift stores and stuff, they're like, oh, now they can't scan it. Yeah, we can. Scan all of it, all of that, right? What you got to do, take your Sharpie, a black thick one, and just draw a straight line. Look at that. You've crossed out enough that they can't read it, but you know, if you want to just go extra, you can go extra. So that one's ready for a poly bag. grab one more. I'm gonna go with method 2. I mean, it's, whatever it is. Just take a sticker. So I use my label stickers. Rip a little piece off that. Again, vertical, not horizontal. Vertically cover that out. That can't scan. I'll prove it. Oh, I should have done this with the other one to show that you can, but will not scan. Normally you would hear it vibrate. Here, let's just go. You hear that? The little vibrate. That's scanned. This one, not scanning. Not scanning. But like I said, if I cover half of it this way, can still hit the top. It reads horizontally. So the big reason I like to use stickers instead of just sharpieing it out, just looks better. It's way easier to use a Sharpie and way faster. But I don't know. Someone might be picky. Maybe this is a collectible Lego and they want to take that off. Keep the OG barcode. Are you guys going to watch me do this whole thing? Nah. All right, never mind. I'm going back on my word. I don't want to sticker these. Now, take your polybag item, which is in our case are these little Lego keychains. Open the polybag. Throw it in. This thing, I'm just gonna fold it up, I guess, like a little burrito, maybe. Fold your Lego, and then you still have to tape it. Because I cheaped out and didn't buy resealable bags or the ones that have sticky labels. When you are polybagging an item, the little excess piece, not supposed to be, I think it's more than 2 inches or something. Try to keep it tight. Okay. Alright, last step. Take our little sticker, stick it on here. So, for the profit I'm getting on these, it's totally not worth it. But this was the item we bought for our Lego One Gate. And like I said, it's not about making a bunch of money or doing it really easy. It is about being able to sell that brand. So now that I'm spending all this time to make $4 each, which is good for a lot of things and the ROI is still good, but it's just time consuming and I don't like it. But now we can sell Lego, so I can sell other sets. Like the sets right there. Or the Lego Friends apartment that I found at Walmart. Yeah, it was a really good deal. And it wasn't supposed to be at Walmart. It's one of those, I even asked the manager, I'm like, why is this here? She said it was a store, or it was an online order that got returned to the store. So, it pays to just check in these stores when you're doing RA. You just gotta keep going. You're gonna find stuff eventually. Oh man, I have 24 more of these to do. Gold Lego Man, so cool. It's such a cool keychain. These keychains are really fun if you like Lego. Fun Lego fact. The YouTuber Brixie, Brickie, is actually from where I'm from. Dude's like, if you've seen his YouTube videos, this guy's basement, crazy. Absolutely nuts. It's so cool. Again, if you like Lego, check out Brixie. He's pretty dope. I mean, the man's got a ton of Lego and it's really... Where did we put the first one? Did I bury it? Did I put it somewhere else? I'm gonna put it here. Find the other one. Eventually. Probably. Oh, I'm getting tired. Sick and tired. Being sick and tired. It's like that old person thing. We're just tired. Alright, I'm never buying these Lego keychains again unless it's like a super rare, crazy one that's selling for $50 profit each. But, you know, buy them so you can get allowed to sell Lego. Man, it is so quiet right now. Normally I'd have anime on one phone, OSRS on the other. Grinding. Grinding here, grinding there. Wow, that must have went in really wet and just stuck right to the bag, that marker. Normally let them dry off. I'm just trying to hurry up. Oh, there it is. I knew it was over there. Wow, an hour? Thanks, new phone. There's so many more. Tired already.
Alright, so here I got a notification from my phone, and I ended up going on it for 10 minutes, and I totally forgot that I was recording. So I just am gonna cut that out for you guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright, so we got all of our books packed. Everything's good. Now all we gotta do is enter in our dimensions and print our labels. So let's do that. Alright, so all we gotta do, come up here, go in here. We've already confirmed everything's here. Pack individual units. Oh, error. What? Let's just try this again. Refresh. Pack individual units. Alright, you're going to come up to this page. This is how you give them the box information. So there's enter through a web form, Excel file .xls, 2D barcodes, scan and pack. I don't know what these mean. I don't know how to do them. Amazon manually processes box contents, 11 cents per unit. That's what I do. So we have 4 boxes. Enter these in. We're going to enter our length, width, height, weight, and then how many boxes are that size. Alright, so now that we got our dimensions in here,
we are just going to confirm manual processing. So you guys can see here, I'm paying an extra, $20.02. Like I said, $20. Confirm manual. Continue and confirm. Now my shipping is going to come up. When do I want to send this out? Oh, I want to send it out tomorrow. So today's Thursday. Let's go Friday, tomorrow. So it's going to cost us $55.09 for this shipment. Plus the $20, it's $75 to ship everything I got. So the expected profit was $2,500. Pretty good deal. Accept, confirm. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, $74. We go up here, print. If you have 30 up labels or however you do this, that's it. I go here, I click print.
That's it. That's all I do. I do have to do 2 more of those. And yeah, we'll be good. All right, so the shipping labels are printed. I'll show you that. So here we are. Shipping labels. So. And all we gotta do is throw them in our boxes. Right up there's the weight. This one's the 18.6 kilogram box. So, all I gotta do, because I made this easy, there's my 18.6 kilogram box. There's gonna be a 19.8, 22.2, and 6. So that's why I mark it on the boxes. Make it a lot easier when I am putting them on, because I do stack it. I don't have a lot of room in my garage, because I have so much stuff. So something that is really important to know, this is never going to change. Well, I mean, it might change one day, but for now, this is how it works. When you create your shipment, Amazon is going to tell you where it is going. If you live in Alberta, like I do, it might go to Ontario. It might go to BC, right? You might be lucky like me and it goes to Nisku, which is like 20 minutes away. If you're in Ontario, it might go to Alberta. You cannot change that. It's going to go where it's going to go. So, yeah, don't get upset. Don't go on groups and be like, how do I change this? You can't. That's just how it works. Maybe one day you can. But Amazon basically said they needed it there. Or that's where they're going to send it to somewhere else from. Maybe a warehouse is full. You know, that's just how it works. So wherever it says it's going is where it's going to go. So these, remember, I'm from Alberta. These are going to Ontario. I cannot change that. Neither can you. All right, everyone. So this week we've made a lot of money. We've done really good. And even after our big shipment that we just sent in, we still have $480. It's only Thursday. We got to go buy more stuff. So we're going to go shopping right now. I'm going to hit up a couple thrift stores, go to Walmart, see if I can find some cool stuff. Maybe stop at Dollarama because that's my favorite. You know, I'm sure we can find some stuff for this series here. So let's go. All right, so I just got home, checked the mail, and check out what I got. Rakuten, baby. It's my very first one. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see how much I got. I think I know what it is. I don't do a lot of OA, so it's not like a crazy amount, but most of this came from Black Friday. I did a lot of Black Friday shopping, so less than I thought, but still sweet. Free money. Literally free money on stuff I was buying to make money. Crazy.
All right, so let's take a look at this week numbers. So we profited $558.51. Our total expenses for this week, we had our big shipment, so that was $565.05 in inventory cost. The one shipment was $74.84. The second shipment was $37.95. All right, so we spent $677.84 this week, plus our $80 in our subscriptions that came out this week. So we're total $757.84. We're also going to start adding BQ. It is a repricer that I use in my business. I'm going to start with the lowest program, or the lowest one that they have. We're going to start adding that after the subscription trial ends. Of the money that we made, we had a total of 25 sales on Amazon, and we had one big Facebook sale where we were just getting rid of a bunch of books that we couldn't sell on Amazon, plus a bunch of stuff that I found laying around my house. So I did cost all of the stuff that I couldn't sell on Amazon that I had bought for it, but all the old books that I had, they're stuff that I found around my house. And like I said, that's a way you guys can make money. Look around your house. So that was $300 of the 570 or the 550, but